Hello, this is Glenn Yancey with InSource Solutions. This video will focus on how to install the Historian Client Trend .NET Client Control into your Modern InTouch application. By default, your Wonderware Historian Client is not installed into InTouch. It requires a separate installation that can be chosen at the same time during the InTouch install or after InTouch has been installed. Once your Historian client has been installed, then you need to import the necessary .NET client controls into your InTouch Modern application so that you could embed the Historian client trend object into an InTouch orchestra graphic that can be placed into a screen. So as we can see here in an InTouch Modern application, we have a pane that is dedicated to orchestra graphics. No longer do we have to go through the integrated development environment to create these graphics in a modern InTouch application. Since we do not have the Historian client objects in here, specifically the trend, we need to add them. In order to do so, I'm going to go to File, Import, Client Control, then once here, I'm going to my C drive, then to Program Files, Common Files, Orchestra, and then I will scroll down until I find the AA Hist Client Trend Control.dll. There is also another object here called the AA Hist Client Query Control, should you want to embed that into your InTouch application. But I'm going to choose the trend object for this scenario. I select Open. Now it is imported. So I will close, then I see my Historian Client Trend object listed. Now what you do have to realize is that a .NET client cannot be embedded directly into an InTouch window. We need to embed that into an orchestra graphic, then place that into the window. So in order to create a new graphic, I'm going to select my library and maybe the folder I would like this to go into. For the purpose of this scenario, I'm going to right-click on the root itself, which is the name of my application called Flow, and then go to Symbol. I will call this Historian Client Trend. Doesn't matter what you call it. Now I will open that up, and once it is open, I can go to the Embed Graphic button to select it, and then go back to my Flow screen, where I now see my AA Trend Client Control listed there. So with that selected, I will hit OK, and then click on the screen to add the object and perhaps resize it if necessary. But also know that your orchestra graphic is resizable in an InTouch window as well. For the purpose of this scenario, I'm not going to focus on how to add the properties and so forth. That will come in a later video. So now I will save and close, which will then show my Historian Client Trend object as checked in. Now I add that to the screen, and there is my graphic. Thank you very much for watching this video on how to import the Historian Client Trend object into a modern InTouch application.